Paris, as a general rule, will just urinate in public, and it's like not a big deal. They're just like French dude walking along, just like drop, pull it
Yeah.
out, whip it out, and pee on the corner of something, and just, hey, what's up?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding
My
me?
girlfriend
Really?
lived in Europe for a year, in England, but they'd go to France a lot, and she said Paris was she says the architecture's beautiful, but it's the filthiest town ever. Because even think about it, there's no real green spaces.
Well, you would think it would have parks. I picture it having parks. Never been.
It does, but it's in such a different scale. Like especially where I live, right? Everything's fucking green. There's fucking,
same thing here.
But there's so much like paved sidewalks and old cobblestone, and so many people with dogs. She says it's just terrible. Don't wear open-toed shoes or sandals because it's all fucking dog shit and piss everywhere.
Anyway, yeah, but how the fuck can you just piss on this? Just like walking down the street and just piss on the side of the. Are you fucking shitting me? What are you, a third world country? For the love of God, Paris. Step up your.
See, that sucks because I just bought these nice new pumps.
Well, can't wear them till next year now, anyways.
Yeah.
No white, no open-toed shoes.
I didn't open-toed shoes thing. Oh, by the way, picks up the Emmys were wearing white. Big fashion thing. I watched the news. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're live.
Oh.
How long we been live?
Since we started talking about Paris being a shitty ass city.
Oh, oops. Sorry, Paris.
Don't be, dude. If they can't do anything about that, they deserve the ridicule. People.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Paris is a dirty fucking city.
Good morning, Vietnam.
When I can walk barefoot in New York, but not barefoot in Paris,
I wouldn't suggest walking barefoot in New York either. I've been to New York now, and
I wouldn't walk barefoot where I live. There's such a needle problem.
Oh yeah, there's
trash everywhere. Apparently, every day in New York is trash day. And all they do is just pile these big, massive, like, snow piles, whatever, of garbage on the side of the road every night. And the city just smells of Thai food. I loved it, though. It was great. It was awesome.
I love my city.
I didn't make it to the Bronx. I just stayed.
I'm coming someday, Steve. I don't know when, but someday I'll just knock.
All right.
Okay, so
welcome to the Yawning Portal.
Talk, Ryan. Do you bad audio today?
Yeah, there is an echo, isn't there?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's also better now that you're closer to the mic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the way I see it, I think we came up with a point out of character, but it's basically.
Where are we right at this point?
You are still in the creek bed, surrounded by bodies of mounds of dead wolves and some ogres just around the bend, and the hill giant over top of them. You have miraged all their goods. You've received quite a few pieces of jewelry.
That's correct.
I do have marked down.
I also remember Rashik harvesting some
wood pelt,
materials off of these wolves and eating a bit. Once I'm done, I'll kind of shuffle over to everyone, hoisting my shield and the rest of my gear, which is not much. I'm just pretty much, like I said, I'm a lizard folk. And I've got like the green scaly hide, the alligator kind of like snout, a tail, even. Wearing more or less kind of like a loincloth. And everything I have is made like out of natural hides or ornamented with like a necklace made of looks like alligator teeth, and I I have a war club on my hanging off of my loincloth that is like ornamented with feathers, and I have a turtle shell shield, and I approach the rest of my companions as they're, whatever, cleaning off their gear, gathering arrows, checking for loot.
Mm.
I motion down this creek bed with my one hand, and I say, I do not know if there's going to be more parties searching for us, but we should get moving. And I think once we get closer, we should be able to conceal ourselves somewhat. I can call upon nature to hide the evidence of our travels.
I can cast invisibility on all of us, and we will be unseen as well.
I think the first thing that we should know is whether or not there are any more of these dire wolves somewhere. We can never be too safe.
I thought these giants have got a ridiculous amount of dire wolves. Well, regardless, if the spell that I think you're using is pass without trace.
Correct.
Rashik, then it will matter if the wolves are out tracking us, because pass without trace will cancel out the tracking.
Yeah.
This is a good point.
I can sustain the spell for an hour.
Yeah, so we want to get closer to the place because invisibility will be an hour as well. So we should get closer before we actually cast it.
I should get within sight of their fortification.
Longhunter and Rashik, you both know that you are about an hour's walk away from the place. Rashik from flying overhead and seeing it. Longhunter because, well, you've been there.
He's been there, yeah.
I should also mention this. If you were, say, able to become, let's say, a mouse or something, would you still be able to maintain your pass without trace spell?
I can. Okay, if we're about an hour away, average walking speed 3 miles, we want to go slow, it's 2 miles an hour.
Sure.
So, and
hour and a half.
Going fast is like
45 minutes.
4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So let's just assume if we go slow, it's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
So if we're going slow, we can stealth and we're not going to get any penalties on our perception. So if it's 3 miles away, why don't we travel until we're about a half mile away? And then we can cast our spells to aid us. But unless, now here's a if, then, and whatever. Unless we see something, right?
Yeah.
Like if we're traveling and like we're only, we're still 2 miles away and something happens, then we'll consider on what to do. But I think that should be like the general plan, is that to move within about a half mile so that we're within sight of the fortification, and then cast the pass without trace and invisibility. Yeah. And I have the ideal form for a wild shape where I can hide and feel comfortable.
And may I ask what it is? Maybe out of more curiosity.
Morbid.
I do not know the words in your language. You'll have to wait and see. I don't know what it's called. It's called It's called a lizard folk, but
Okay. So if you can hide in one of our pockets or something, then that should be one less person for invisibility.
right. Because I'm thinking of like if I went in someone's belt pouch or even into their backpack,
Mhm.
and then that's one less person that has to be invisibilized.
Visible eyes.
I was just gonna keep you in my armor or something.
All right.
Unless it actually doesn't work and we turn everything invisible and we can still see you.
I believe a carried object as long as it's like hidden under you. But like if it's on you, it's invisible, pretty much.
All right, yeah.
But if you pick something up, like a dagger, if you picked up a dagger, and I might be getting my additions confused. This might be addition confusion here.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But as far as I know, if it was something like a dagger or a goblet that you can pick up, you can pick it up and hide it under, like within your hand or under your cloak, as long as it's like. But I don't know.
Inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just have to try it.
Right. Well, let's find out. Eh? Yeah. So let's go. When we get within half a mile of the thing, we'll cast our spells, assuming nothing happens before then.
Yes, assuming.
Okay. The sun is setting as you all are traveling.
Oh,
Northwards,
nice.
northwards upon the moors of the Trollmeres. And as the last rays are striking upon us, you can see it just off into the distance, rising slowly above the moors. There are trees here and there, but it's not really a woods. I recall somebody in the chat put, they're in the middle of the woods. No, they're not in the middle of the woods. It's rolling grassland, a very dry plain. But enough for grass. I mean, it's not desert.
But it's natural. I think it was me that said it. But yeah, it was like it's a natural setting, not so much like dead.
Oh yeah. It's just naturally it's fairly dry. You know, rains every once in a while, but not enough for trees. There are trees here and there, but there's not a lot. You know, not wooded. More of a grassland, a rolling.
It's kind of like how it is around here. It's kind of like rolling, grassy with copses of trees here and there.
Yeah. Exactly like Saskatchewan. Actually, when I think of the Trollmeres, I think of Ohio.
We're just
If
losing viewers all over the place, huh?
Yeah, we offend everybody day.
Let's continue before always more. So we can see the fortress, the fort in the distance now.
Yes. Just setting. The setting of the hill giant feet.
You better cast your spell first. If you cast while you're invisible, you'll become visible. So that goes for the rest of you too. If you attack anyone or cast a spell while you're invisible, you will become visible. So just to be aware of that.
So the invisibility will be the last thing that we cast then.
Yes.
So I will pull out my pull a wand off of my belt that's made out of it looks pretty much just like a twig. But it's been made as smooth as possible, but there's nothing fancy about it.
I moved so I'm within 30 feet of Rashik.
And I do kind of like a little hop skip dance that makes all like the teeth and claws and bones and shells on me to kind of rattle. And I say some sort of mystical thing, and we're all kind of shadowed within a bubble of where nature is concealing us, and I cast Pass Without Trace. Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya?
There we go. Just got to get the Native Americans in this.
Yeah, well, that was the Native Americans, and I still haven't done like the Canada's Indigenous people yet. So
Okay.
And
I
I take my armor and just start rattling my arm, and I'm like, "Hey, look at that!"
It doesn't rattle so much now.
Um,
It's a little muffled.
I open up my backpack, offering it to Rashid once he changes ammo.
I will. I use my wild shape, and I turn into. I think it's only like an 8th challenge rating or something like that.
Yeah, limited.
Where is it? I turn into.
I think it's a quarter. A quarter. You can do a wolf. I'm pretty sure.
I could do up to 1, but I want to be something small, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can make up to a 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a 1/8 beast. I turn into a flying snake.
Oh wow!
And I'm still green colored with like black, kind of dark green, black, kind of bat wings.
With a necklace of teeth. An itty bitty tiny necklace of teeth.
A little tiny cloak. Yeah, and I just kind of am hovering, like when I transform, my legs and my arms just withdraw into my body as wings sprout, and I just shrink down to tiny.
And I say, "Aw, look at him."
And I just and I just dart and I fly into the under the flap of your backpack.
Okay. I look down at you and I make sure that you're comfortable in there, and then I'm gonna put the flap over it, but I'm not gonna close it so you can get out if you want to. And then I'm going to.
Wait, who's back? Let's be specific. Whose backpack am I in? I thought I was in Steve's character's backpack for some reason.
Well,
Nah, well, I was gonna just like put you in my pocket or something if you would have been a mouse.
It's your choice. You fly into whose
Into
backpack?
Steve's, into the tieflings.
Into the sequence. Okay.
Okay.
Just-
I close the backpack that I opened for him.
And I toss out like like a tin cup from his mess kit or something like that. It just gets pushed out and hits the ground. It just makes some room.
But it doesn't quite
All right.
like you would think because
I cast invisibility on myself and
Lone Hunter and Nature.
Lone Hunter and
Atreus.
Atreus. Yeah. So I cast on those 3.
Okay. But not on Rashid. Okay.
Not on Rashik.
Okay.
And then I look to see if I can see Rashik.
You do not see Rashid.
Okay, cool.
Unless you have X-ray vision or something inside of that, you do not see Rashid.
Nope. Elves don't get X-ray vision in this edition.
Oh, it must be an earlier one I'm thinking of.
No, I'm joking. I don't know if they actually do it in any edition.
They
but,
don't.
Like,
They
I don't think they do.
Well, first edition actually had a spell, X-ray vision.
Yeah, it did.
All right. I say right. Wait. Should we get on then? To like the MTR because I can't see it if you.
Stars are starting to shine, and the moon
Right.
is just coming over the horizon. It's rather full, not quite full moon, but almost.
I begin moving towards the fortress, assuming that everyone else is doing the same.
Okay.
Because no one replied to me, so.
Yeah. You are.
Well,
I can't talk.
Yeah, I know.
And you wouldn't hear me anyway, because I'm invisible and I have pass without trace.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start moving towards the fortress.
Yeah, I mean, make your way to the forces by yourself because nobody else knows where you are going. That's awesome.
I mean, we already kind of had it all planned out. So it would have. I mean, as soon as we're invisible and we realize that we're all invisible, we would definitely be walking that way.
pass without trace means we're better at stealthing. It doesn't mean we can't speak to each other, right?
Does not mean you cannot speak to each other. Does not mean that at all.
No, I'm just saying. Right.
You can speak to whoever. Doesn't keep you from speaking.
Yeah, you get a +10 to your stealth for pass without trace. You guys should have advantage for being invisible.
Yeah.
So everybody roll stealth.
Yeah.
Sorry, DM. I'm just curious. I want to see what people roll.
Okay. By the way, the advantage will simply cancel out your disadvantage for wearing full plate armor. So you just.
Right.
So I just roll once.
Yep.
But add your +10.
I am proficient in stealth, so I get a 37.
Jesus.
I rolled a 19 on the die, so.
I rolled a 27.
Hey. How about you, Lone Hunter?
With the pass without trace and everything he has a 25.
Cool. I wasn't expecting anybody. Maybe
The voice is more stealthy than the ranger.
Well, I rolled a 5 on the dice.
You rolled a 19. There's a difference.
What's advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage.
I didn't do it with advantage, but
Yeah, advantage because invisible.
Your number.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I rolled lower. I rolled a 4. So,
Well, let's just hope that that's not a combat roll next time.
All right. So you go up. Do you creep up to the front door?
I guess
Y'all have
so.
not seen this
Right.
place before, except for Lone Hunter, and you've seen it from the air, but it's there.
I say one. I say quietly, one hunter. What way should we go in? Through the front door?
Lone Hunter will go ahead and he'll shake his head no. And
I can't.
and he'll point out towards the door where the dire wolves came out.
I can't. One hunter, are you there? I can't see or hear you. I can't see or hear you. Remember?
Then he'll whisper, "Follow me," and head that way.
I can't see you.
This is one of those. Maybe we should make a rule where everybody holds each other's hands, or we have a rope that we all touch.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, but I'm a snake. But I'm thinking as a blind person, I would just get everyone to hold on to everybody else's belt.
Yeah.
Or backpack.
Okay, where do you want me to go, One Hunter? I can't hear. I can't see you.
And you'll when you say that, Lone Hunter will go ahead and go, "Caw, caw."
I follow the sound of the call.
Lone Hunter.
Because One Hunter, I expect that One Hunter can imitate animal sounds quite well, so I just follow the animal sounds.
I'm inclined to give you advantage on it too, or something.
They usually do use like an insight versus mimicry for some reason. But
well, the insight is generally used to see whether or not someone's lying or if there's deception. So
most can be
intent
and things like that.
Yeah, understanding intent.
So as I'm moving towards the thing, I think I see the other door, and I assume that that's where he wants to go. So I'm heading in that direction.
Look at me, over here, walk up here. Hey, you guys!
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Okay. You will eventually listen to the cacawing, and the cacawing will take, if you follow it, do you follow it there, HP?
Yes.
Okay. Take you over to the eastern side of the place, almost all the way back, about 2/3 of the way back. In which case, there'll be two big double doors. They're large, wooden, just huge wooden doors. Each door is 10 feet wide, so it's 20 foot, total of them being pressed together, and like 20 feet high.
Are they still open from letting the dire wolves out?
They are not open. They are closed.
Okay.
Is there a lock on them?
Is there what?
Is there a lock?
Not on the outside.
Lone Hunter will try to pull it open.
All right, give me an strength athletics check.
All right, that's a 17 on the dice. And with athletics, with him, that's a 22.
All right, you managed to open the door. You open one of the sides and just kind of, as it creaks silently on its hinges. Peeking inside these double doors, you see that it is an open air courtyard, which I suppose you could tell from seeing outside the doors, and there's no roof in this area. And it is huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 200 feet long. It is grass and mud, and periodically you can hear the hum of flies and see dog droppings. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 feet in diameter. And since I'm assuming nobody has 200 feet of dark vision, as the sun has now.
No, I was gonna ask, is this room lit?
It is not lit at all. It is not a room, outdoor courtyard. But you can see that 60 feet wide in diameter, or wide, and it goes out as far as you can tell. But you can tell at the end of your dark vision, it seems to get wider out there. And on the south end, you see two big double doors. Either side of this 60 feet wide, and it goes back as far as, more of the wooden palisade that the outside walls of it are made of. So you can tell that there's more of the steading to your right and more of the steading to your left. The left is where the bulk of the thing is.
Lone Hunter will move into the double doors that are on his left.
All right, that'd be 60 feet in. Going that way, going that far in, your dark vision will reveal that it continues to go and opens up into a much wider area, and that
So we know
there'll be more double doors going into that smaller area. So that if you went in, it would be to your right. There's more double doors going into that area.
I will listen to the calling.
I'm assuming he's going to the double doors that head back into the bulk of the area. But there are also more that go into that little side buildings that complete the rectangle of the steading.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and he'll go.
Can I roll? I have no idea. I would know. Like, I assume that there's still roofs here. Like,
what do you want? What do you want to check? What do you want to roll? What's the thing?
I don't know. Look around for a roof.
What do you want to determine?
Can I just show an insight check to see if I know that is an actual wolf howl?
I was muted, but I definitely said the same thing. That I wanted to roll an insight.
I'm calling that more as nature, either nature or survival. Your choice.
Okay.
To determine actual wolf howl.
I'll roll nature, sure, because we can't really rely on we're trying to be quiet.
Shit. Well, I rolled a 3, so I think it's a wolf.
I rolled a natural 20, so.
Just to determine how good of it was, I'm assuming that you're a pretty good impersonator of wolf howls, right there, Lone Hunter? You're proficient in skills associated with hunting, like survival.
Yeah. I have expertise in survival.
Yeah.
Expertise in nature.
Now, is that a total of a 20?
No, a total of 19 because I've got a -1 in wisdom.
It was a pretty good. It was a damn good, but you could tell impersonation. But it's a damn good one.
Okay, I whisper. That was the Lone Hunter. Let's keep going. And I move towards the direction. Well, 19 or a D20, sure.
What is a D20?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go. I begin moving towards where I heard the howl.
Can I? Oh, shit. Can I roll an insight on his clarity on?
Sure.
It's a 9 plus 5 is 14.
He seems fairly confident.
All right, so I'll
I'm assuming you say that with fair confidence, a fair amount of confidence there. Dude.
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, he seems fairly confident.
So I'll go towards where the howl came from. Yeah.
Lone Hunter then will go ahead and go squeak, 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 squeak. Yeah, right there.
You do my giant rats from now on, buddy.
I got you.
All right.
Yes, I mean, if we're pretty much on him right now, then I'll just automatically assume that it's him. We're like right next to him.
We've done enough that we can. Yeah, I think we've done this enough times now. We can probably gather the sword hunter doing it.
Yeah.
For the most part. So we continue to follow Lone Hunter.
All right, Lone Hunter, you're at the double doors, heading back into the main building. What would you like to do?
Check and see if they're locked.
Before even that, when we get close and like we know now that we're following the squeaking, and we're what I would assume close enough, I'm gonna try to whisper to him and say, let's not forget, we must try to find the armory before we find your companions. We don't want to leave this place with people who cannot defend themselves.
That sounds like a good plan. Why didn't we think of that?
Well, Lone Hunter will reply, and thieves can't. A-okay.
I don't speak thieves can't, so I just kind of like.
No one does, except Lone Hunter. We don't understand that, Lone Hunter.
Forget about it. What am I forgetting about? What?
Lone Hunter.
He puts up his fingers in the A-OK sign.
Right, the doors are not locked.
Lone Hunter tried to open them.
Uh oh.
Give me a strength athletics check.
All right.
Yeah, all these they're giant doors. Each door is 10 feet wide. There's a double door of them. I'm assuming you're trying to open one of them. It's 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, heavy oak. You know, it's massive, fucking giant doors.
Oh.
That will be a 25.
You still open it though.
When he does the AOK, just for flavor, I wanna like get smacked in the face because I was too close or something. He's right next to us.
Damn. He'll say damn. And if he's got a beard, he'll kind of tug it.
At the very least, we can. That might count as an attack, but that'd be weird. But okay.
No. That's not an attack.
AOK sound. I just found out recently that has been internet hoax to be white pride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We're moving into the building now, right?
Yes. You as you look into the building, it's also pitch dark, but you see that it is a 20-foot corridor that heads south, with a door 40 feet down from you, and then it goes into darkness. Let's say you can see the end of it. It's 60 feet in, and you see another single door at the end of it, at the end of the corridor where it tees. But also to your left, we're looking at an L corridor, an upside down L corridor.
Okay.
You couple doors halfway down south. There's a single door, and then at the end of your dark vision, you can see a corridor tees again, and there's a single door. But as you look to your right, aka towards the west, there are two big double doors, 30, 40 feet.
Ooh, I've been having good luck with double doors. But the single door is interesting because it's
a single door.
Yeah, we've not seen single doors. I think we check that out first.
How do y'all communicate this to each other?
I mean, we're still probably close enough to whisper.
Votes for the single door.
Which single door? The first one on your left, or the one at the end of your dark vision?
We may as well start with the first one.
Okay.
While they're doing that, Lone Hunter will stealthily go over to the double door.
And I want to try to,
and check and see if it's locked. Is all.
I want to see if I could. I want to see if the single door that I'm next to is locked. Is it locked?
Reading.
How far are each door from each other?
This one is
the double door and the single door.
All right, the first one that you come to that will be on your left is 40 feet away. And it is a single door. It is 10 feet wide, 10 feet to 20 feet tall. It is still massive, but there's only one door. And then you have another 30, 40 feet to go before the one that's on the T. This first one you go to, it is not locked.
Okay.
That would mean that somebody is walking out of the range.
Only if they leave. Only if you don't follow them.
But I mean, because the last thing I heard was that we're gonna try to open the single door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it push or pull?
It will be how my door is. Let me check. You'll have to pull it out.
Okay. I want to pull it. I want to pull the door open.
Give me a strength check. Strength athletics check.
Okay.
And may I inquire as to how you're pulling it open? And
Alright.
Huh?
16 total.
Alright. You manage to pull it open. Give me a stealth check at the red door. No advantage.
Okay. Alright. Still pass without trace, though, right?
Yeah, you still get past that trace.
Natural 20.
Wow.
So 37.
All right, you open the door, and there's no real description of this room. It's just the stats of it or whatever. This is a large bed chamber. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 feet wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 feet long. You open it kind of in the middle, so you got roughly 30 feet on either side, and it goes that 50 feet deep. It is hung with rugs, skins, and there are hides on the floor. There's a bed, 2 chairs, a small table with a ton of cheap wine on it. A ton, spelled T-U-N. So that's like a barrel. A ton of cheap wine in it. A chest.
A pony keg.
And
Checked it.
And clothing hanging on pegs. And
Check
by
the
clothing,
chest.
I mean giant-sized clothing. A thick chain is set into one wall. Old shield and some well-used weapons lie on the floor near one of the corners.
Do I recognize any of the equipment? Wait.
Well, it would be Lone Hunter that would have to.
No,
Well,
you don't recognize the equipment. You do not recognize any of the equipment.
Well, I'm saying I might recognize Cersei.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you do not.
Okay. I'm gonna
assume that somebody's sleeping, so I'm gonna say, wait. There's someone in there.
Yeah, I know that.
Can I stop doing that?
You think I should still go and check the chest?
Hold on to my tail, and I'll start just whipping it around, trying to get him.
Okay. I try and feel around to see if I can yank his tail.
Alright, you'll grab his tail.
Okay.
And I say Lone Hunter, come to me.
While this is going on, Lone Hunter's up checking those double doors to see if they're locked.
Did you wander off?
I have these tools, so I can probably get the chest open if I can get to it.
Well, we're going to. I was just trying to get him to stay with us.
Are not locked.
Say what?
Those other double doors, Lone Hunter, are not locked.
All right. Once he realizes they're not locked, he's not going to mess with them past that. He's going to go back down towards that single door.
And I'm still saying, Lone Hunter, where are you? Lone Hunter.
And Lone Hunter say, right here. They're not locked.
There's a chest. There's a chest in there with it and some weapons and armor. Do you recognize any of them?
Yes.
Does he?
They're giant size.
Oh, okay. Do you recognize them as your Oh, never mind. Yeah.
It was dark. I couldn't see how big they were.
Yes, I recognize them. They're a club. They're a shield, and that's a sword. That's a stone.
Pieces of giant-sized splint mail armor.
Do you want to check that chest? See if there's anything good in there.
Huh? Yes, let's try. Come, grab onto to Serena. Yeah.
I feel around trying to grab onto Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter go make his way towards the chest.
Okay.
And
he wants
I'll
to
just like assume and just start walking towards the chest as well.
No, wait. I've not got him.
He'll want to inspect it.
Perception and/or investigation check, your choice.
Can I use my passive? All right, that's a 17 on the dice, and
You detect no threat.
Okay.
You also notice that it is not locked.
Okay.
You also notice a pungent odor coming from it.
Okay. Lone Hunter will pick it up if he can. If
It
it's
is
not
a
bad,
size
wait.
chest.
It's a what?
It is a giant size chest. You can pick it up, but it is quite large, like a cedar chest.
Okay.
You know, so it's like or a large toy box back in the day. Say it's like 5 foot long, say 3 feet high.
Okay. And he'll open it up and dump it out on the floor in front of him.
All right. Out comes a bunch of giant clothes.
Ew. I think it's a hamper.
Yeah, I skipped that. For clothing and other clothing hanging on the wall pegs.
Should we move on?
Lone Hunter will tap on the bottom of the chest and the sides to try to find maybe a secret compartment.
I can make you roll another perception check if you want.
All right, that's a 14. Yeah, and I'll use investigation because that's really what I'm doing. Not so much perception. So it's a 14.
You do not check any secret compartments or anything. You put your hands down. You could be like, it's about a few inches of wood between your hands as you're putting them down across.
Yeah.
That's it. It seems to be just good thick wood. Weight feels about right.
All right.
Good thick wood.
Lone Hunter. After that, will kind of throw the box over onto the bed, the chest over onto the bed, and start checking start checking the clothes on the pegs, searching them.
As you toss the chest over there, you can see that you can really tell the giant like crushed it, like moved and turned and like crawled out, flailed around a little bit in his sleep.
Okay.
Let me give him a perception check to see if he wakes up.
He's good and drunk then.
He did not wake up.
Are you rolling at disadvantage or something with sleep? Or
gave him a perception check.
Okay. Well, should we keep going? I don't think there's anything in here.
Lone Hunter's checking the clothes up on the pegs.
Opportunities. One of my favorite things about this module. You find an old axe blade for use as a hand chopper. And a pair of old giant-sized sandals. Size 28.
Okay.
Right. Should we bother turning the other single door? Or do we think it's just going to be another bedroom?
Okay. You guys are invisible. I'm gonna
Let's go.
come out of like the backpack, and
Can we see the rat?
Yes, they see you when you come out.
oh, not a rat, a flying snake,
Fire snake, yeah.
and
That doesn't mean that you're not a rat. No.
You dirty rat, you damn.
and I'm gonna go look, and I'm gonna fucking fly in because I hear them talking, and I'm like, it's pretty quiet around here, so I'm gonna fly under the door. And yeah, I'll be taking the pass without trace away from them, but they don't really need it. I'm always gonna come back.
I don't think you do take it away. I think we only need to be within.
No,
30 feet
No, we have to remain back.
It's a 30-foot aura from me.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow with Rowan then.
Well, no, I'm gonna just dart under the door.
Did you see him do it?
Yeah, it's not invisible. As he climbs out, you can see him. It is dark. It's dark. But
I have in Snake. Where is it? I'll find the flying snake, but I have like dark vision and blind sight.
Yeah.
Lone Hunter will be looking for a giant sock.
Oh, that's what it is. Blind sight of 10 feet.
The giant clock?
Sock.
Sock. Okay, sure. You find the sock.
All right, then he'll take that sock. You'll see the sock floating around, I guess, and he's gonna stuff it in the giant's mouth.
I just want to climb up onto the bed. It's the bed is off the floor.
What?
The bed is 10 feet off the floor.
10 feet off.
It's a giant. It is 10 feet. Like you'd have to reach up and grab the side of it, the side of the bed, and then pull yourself up. I mean, you can. You're trapping your side. You can do it. But I'm saying it's not just a matter of go over to the bed. It's a matter of climb up on top of the bed and then roll over.
Yeah. But Lone Hunter will do that. He's 8 foot. It's easy climb.
Yeah.
So he'll work his way up there, and his intent now, whether it comes to fruition or not, is he'll gag him with the sock, and then he's going to try to, if he's still asleep, try to tie him up into the blankets, and then maybe we'll have a blanket party.
As you climb up there, I'll give you this. You recognize this giant. It is the chief.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's right, Doc.
Yeah. He's still going to go through with this shit.
All right. You stuff the blanket in his mouth. You see if he wakes. Give him a perception check as you subs the sock in his mouth. He does not.
I'll start trying to tie him up with the blankets that he's in. Bind his arms and body so they can't move that way.
How are you tying it to what? Tying what to what?
One end of the blanket to the other end around him.
How long did it be, by the way?
Like under the bed or something?
No, under him.
Oh, okay.
To have around his body.
So he'll walk around with a blanket robe?
Well, tie up around his upper, between his biceps, and then try to tie down around his legs, up above his calves, and then one around his midsection. if possible.
It'll take you a few rounds. I'm assuming what your intent is. You're sitting there like trying to time it to restrain him, right?
Yep, just to restrain them and keep them quiet.
And the gag in the mouth, keep him quiet.
How much time has passed since we?
I'm going to give him a couple rolls to see if he wakes up.
Okay.
While you're doing this.
How much time has passed, Michael?
That's the 3. It'll take him just a couple minutes to do it. So far, let's say 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Pass about 3.
Oh yeah, even if it restrains him like a round. So
that's the 3. That's the 4. And my 3rd round, he wakes up.
Hey, let the battle begin. Everyone's invisible.
I know. He's kind of looking around like.
You can't see anyone.
Is there anything in particular? Because he's just waking up, looking around like, whoa.
Probably pulled the sock out of his mouth.
Yeah. Looking around, it's like, what the? I drink so much, like, what the hell? I wrap myself in my blanket, just kind of straightening himself out and everything.
Lone Hunter
take a massive fucking piss.
Lone Hunter will take that old axe blade.
Yeah.
And if he starts to get up and yell, he'll try to shove it into his throat where his Adam's apple is.
That's going to be
an attack. He doesn't appear to be doing that at all. He just appears to be straightening everything back out again, like stretching his blankets back out around him. He kind of looks around for a minute. He doesn't see anything.
Okay.
Nothing odd, unusual to him. Besides, that is odd and unusual, but he's just going under the theory that I suppose I just, rolled around, had too much wine, and wrapped the blankets around me weird.
Okay. As long as he's not going to yell out, the Lone Hunter's not going to attack.
And then he'll eventually just roll back over and start to go to sleep again. Anyway, everything. Anything else?
I've taken up too much air time from the rest of the guys as it is, so I'm going to stand back and let them.
Yep.
Right at the moment.
I'm going to be so. Assuming that 100 gets some kind of signal, I'm going to start moving out of the room. Otherwise, I'm just staying here watching him do this because I don't know. Once he puts his, he's no longer holding the stock. I've got no idea where he is. So.
What about you, Atreus?
Well, I mean, we did see like the blankets moving around, so we still kind of know his general area.
Yep.
But
so I want to pick up one of the giant socks and gesture to the doors and like, should we continue? Because I don't want to speak while we're in here.
You guys don't realize that's like a sock from a hill giant. You realize you got to crack it over your knee before you can carry it. So dirty it is.
Yeah. And you know how big it is? It's like a full body suit, too, Giant sock.
I'm just gonna drop the sock and start moving out of the room and see if I can see where Rashik went.
Alright, as soon as, let's say you left the door slightly ajar when you came in, and as soon as you go outside, you see Rashik just kind of flying around there in the corridors, kind of hovering a little bit, looking around. I'm assuming that's what you're doing, Rashik, correct?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's any danger for them. Scout out under the doors.
And you, Atreus, see the sock.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll go outside.
To the sock.
Yeah. And let me see. I need to just take a quick look at what I have in my equipment. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really have anything that would be able to like, because I mean the what you call it is like really big. The jewelry and shit that we picked up, so it's not even like I would be able to try to discreetly hold it or something.
Yeah. And it would be invisible while you held it anyway.
Oh.
So.
You know,
Oh
go ahead
no,
and-
I got an idea. I take out one gold piece and just keep it in my hand, like palm it, like a magician trying to do a card trick.
Okay.
And like I'll just keep my hand like in a fist, right? I'll stand. Let me see. I'll like go away from the door, right? To the right, we'll say 15, 20 feet, and and I'll attempt to do a mouse noise that
He gets my attention.
Snake looks over.
and I start like and I kind of use it use my hand to like flash the coin, like keep opening and closing my hand so that they can see the coin.
What about you? What are you doing?
Does that work? Do we see the coin?
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. I wanna pull a gold piece of my own and flash back it.
Nice. Here, that's gold piece flash back it.
I kind of see what they're going for, so I'm gonna like fly down and just land around the tiefling's neck.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, and then and I mean now we have
You see this flying snake just coming straight for your face, and then it just wraps around your neck, and it's all like slithery and fluttery wings. And...
But now we're gonna have weird things like I flash. I'm flashing you.
No. That's language we won't use on YouTube.
Can I use my movement to like go show everyone where everyone is?
You'd have to find them, but yeah.
I got, like I said, I got
Blind
60 feet speed and 10-foot blind sight.
Yeah. So, I mean, you'd have to like fly around and just like when you get near them, you could sense them. From lifting the air.
Yeah.
Or feeling the vibration of their breathing. Whatever.
I think I want to move up to the.
I think flying snakes are pit vipers.
Or what?
Pit vipers. Like rattlesnakes, whenever like they have the heat sensors.
Yeah.
I want to move over to the double doors and.
I want to move over to the double doors, flashing each other. Lone Hunter, what are you doing? You're up on the bed with the giant you fall back to sleep. What are you going to do?
Well, Lone Hunter's putting the old axe blade back in his backpack, and he'll pull out his dagger. And is there a flat surface on the bed, or will I have to use a wall? I want to inscribe Lone Hunter was here.
Yeah, let's just say it's got a big wooden, like log, 4-poster log bed.
Okay, that's what Lone Hunter will do, and then after he accomplishes that, he'll get down and
Here's the thing though. Does he still have pass without trace?
He does not.
Oh, because if he did, then he would leave no trace of his passage, so that wouldn't work.
Oh, it would. It would.
Yeah, well.
It's called the rule of cool, man.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to leave a trace of your passage, you can do that. But if you're just like walking along, you're not going to leave a.
So
like, hey, I want to leave this as a. Yes, you can do that. It's not going to magically erase what you carve into a tree.
Yeah.
And all Lone Hunter's intent will be is to place that and then head up towards those double doors.
What language?
Oh, giant, of course.
Okay, doggy, Danny.
So
about the time you're checking the double doors to see if they're locked or trapped or anything, is when Lone Hunter will back up, and Lone Hunter you'll see the flying snake wrapped around. Nothing, midair.
And I saw him change into the flying snake. Right?
Yeah.
You know that the snake is a druid.
Yeah.
As I see one hunter come up, I want to reveal my gold piece to let him know where I am.
Wait.
You would
there was a very, very negative thing that you just said. You see him walk up?
I know, I don't see him actually, no.
Yeah.
There's no one in the corridor right now, though, so I think I just have my hand open because only we are in the corridor right now, so.
Alright, you're at the double doors. That's where the first set of double doors you came into. There was one to your right, and the door, you picked up the single door, and you went back and around to the far end of the L to those double doors.
I'm going to fly underneath the door.
Lone Hunter will, once he gets up behind him, say, they're unlocked, and they're not trapped.
Okay, I want to try and push open the door.
Alright, give me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
So lucky this is the 3rd edition.
A grand total of 11.
Whoa.
Not today. I can't quite get it open, One Hunter. Can you try?
Sure.
Yeah, Lone Hunter kind of move forward to him, not seeing the rest of them, so he's not going to be trying to dodge around. So if he bumps into people, he'll bump into them. The only one that he'll kind of see is the flying snake.
I've got the coin out visible, so you can see roughly where I am.
And
just to get it open.
Well, that'd be a 13.
All right, he just barely managed to get it open, and you could fly underneath it. You're tiny. You can scour underneath I wouldn't say fly underneath it, but you could crawl underneath it like a mouse.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, built by hill giants and it's logs, so there's got to be gaps.
There's gaps you can get.
There's
through.
gaps probably where humans could fit their hand through. So
yeah, you can get through easily. But the room beyond the double doors is used for meals and also council meetings of the chief. It contains a long table, a great chair, a lesser chair, and 6 stools. A rough map of the area is drawn on a large animal skin, showing past and planned raids. Hangs on the wall, opposite the fireplace, which there's a fireplace apparently too. Several shelves, a smaller table and chair, and some miscellaneous items. A mug, some paper, scraps, an old knife, rock paperweight, which for a giant, that's a rock. Round out the front. There are hides on the walls and on the floor. Lone Hunter.
Do we recognize any of the places they're going to raid?
Yes, you do.
Lone Hunter.
Well, you
Lone
may
Hun-
recognize that they're raiding into the Kingdom of Westmark. If you happen to know the name of the particular village or not, you'll have to require an intelligence check, history. I would give you if you're proficient in it.
Okay.
But otherwise, you can definitely tell if they're raiding settlements into Westmark. Though.
Lone Hunter will
check
be.
if I have history.
Lone Hunter, you happen to know. Oh, also, as you look into, you can see on that same wall that you came into, that further up, about 40 feet wide, there's another door that's going the same way.
I do know.
Man, you go around and it would come out the same direction that you came in, but it's a single door. That, FYI, you didn't see that single door from the other passageway.
I do not have history, but I rolled 24.
I don't have like you want to roll for them?
Yeah, I don't have history, but I rolled 24.
With intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah, +4.
I've got the headband of intellect, so I rolled not 20.
Yeah, you're a wizard. Of course, you have high intelligence. You recognize? Let me just come up with several of my great local Kentucky names here. They're going to raid McKee. They're going to raid Sand Gap. They're going to raid Paint Lick. They're going to raid. Already used 5e before. Turkey Foot. They're going to raid
Paducah, Hopkinsville.
Way far out west, dude. That's like keep going west until you think you're in Missouri, then drive for another hour. I mean, it's fucking out west. That's west.
Sandy Point.
Sandy, what?
Is there any tactical reason that they might want to raid these areas, or are they just raiding it for funsies?
You just looking at it, you don't really see any major tactical reasons, but they're giants and they're just trying to get cattle and corn and whatever else. But Lone Hunter, anyway, you notice on the far western wall there's something odd. Slight crack, like it's not right. Oh, and just FYI, this room is 50 feet in diameter. 50 feet long, wide, 50 feet wide, and then it goes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 100 feet, and it is 100 feet in the southern corner. So, like the complete opposite of where y'all came into the double doors.
Do you know how high the ceilings are?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, just to let the DM know, I'm going to spend a lot of time up in the rafters and the thatch.
Okie dokie.
So, and it's still a 30-foot radius for a pass without trace, so.
Yeah.
Done.
Lone Hunter will attempt to take the map off the wall.
You can do such. It is large. By large, I mean it's just like a freaking banner. You know what? It is fucking huge.
He'll roll it on. He'll roll it on up like a bedroll, and put over his pack.
Yeah, think of it like the size of a blanket, like a large size blanket or something like that.
Like a tarp.
That's what. Well, that's why I said roll it up like a bedroll and put over.
Someone does have a bag of holding, I believe.
Me.
You mean everybody doesn't have a bag of holding? And you mean everybody has a bag? Everybody has a.
And if I put it over my backpack, that should. Does that allow them to see where I'm at?
Oh yeah.
As long as, yeah, they can follow the
yeah. Okay. Then after that, Lone Hunter will make his way down to that section of the corner of the room that you said that there's something odd about, and this way everybody can see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow where I'm just going.
Give me 8%.
All right. That will be a 16.
Oh, it's a manticore skin. Yeah.
It's a what?
It's a manticore.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. There's the door.
and he'll push on the door. Does it push open?
It pulls.
It pulls. All right, then he'll pull it.
Several scroll tubes are concealed in this room under a stack of. Oops. These things. This doesn't have a description of it. So I was just They don't have a text. It's just this is the room. Sorry, I should have read that first.
That's all right. It happens.
I don't even know what you said.
Well, I don't really either, other than he wasn't supposed to read it.
There are scrolls or something.
Squirrels?
There are a stack of logs in an alcove in the northwest. Someone who glances at the logs, I'm assuming you glance at the logs, notices the
I do.
With a successful DC 15 Wisdom Perception check, which you would notice Lone Hunter when you look. Which you would look, I'm assuming.
Well, he pushed it in, and yeah.
I believe there's stairs going down. Yeah. So you would notice anyway. One scroll marked with a triangle, surrounded with a Y. Wow. Also on the sides of the map. The steps lead. There we go. The steps lead to a secret area. Setting. There are steps going down. There are stairs going down in this room. It is 50 feet wide and 15 feet deep. It pretty much continues the dining room that you were in, but it's another 15 feet added on. There are logs piled up with scroll tubes, which you notice. Lone Hunter. Notice like everything.
I say, I wonder what is down here.
And Lone Hunter will pick up the scroll tubes.
Mm-hmm.
And well, he can't pick up all three, but he'll pick up two of them, and one in each hand, and wave them like a tarmac pilot would be looking at the control man down on the tarmac of a plane.
Yep.
Signaling like over here, so the rest could see that.
I go over.
He is waving them like he just doesn't care.
Oh wow! Are they waving in the air?
And he'll go ahead and hold them on out and see if anybody takes them.
I don't think I can hold all of them, but I take one of them to screw it open and see what's in there.
I'll take one just to stand there and show that I'm there.
Okay. And Lone Hunter will pick up the third one and be waving her around, looking for the little flying snake.
You see him periodically darting amongst the rafters. I'm assuming you followed them in, correct, Ratik? All right, let's say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody
So what?
Big blanket over your shoulder, and then you're waving the scroll. So now everybody's got something.
Is there a scroll in the scroll tube?
Why, there is. Would you like to open?
I want to see what's on the scroll.
What is on the scroll is apparently a map to a hill giant steading.
Oh, that's useful.
You have the map to the first upper level of the hill giant steading.
Awesome.
Yay!
Is there a prison marked on here?
There is not a prison. They are simply squares. It is a rough giant thing map. It doesn't have a key or anything.
Okay.
Do I see this?
Yeah, if he shows it to you, sure.
Yes, I show everyone.
Yeah, so then I'm going to open up mine.
Yours has strange runes on it. Do you speak giant?
I don't. But I'm going to give it to Lone Hunter knowing that he does. And I'll say, Lone Hunter, I believe this is more along your understanding.
Lone Hunter say, my hands is full, but here, you take this, and I'll look at that.
And what are you handing me?
He's handing you an open scroll to you.
Oh, okay. So I'll take
the third scroll too.
Okay, so I'll take that one and open it also.
Third scroll's empty.
All right, and I'll just fucking throw it.
It's empty.
Lone Hunter. The scroll reads, "Dear," the writing is quite fair. The runes are that of giant, and so you can read it, but it is no giant hand that wrote this. They're very precise, very very fair, very like a small, much smaller hand with this very dexterous and nimble wrote this rune, and it says, "Dear Nostra, we would like to congratulate you on your successful raids into the Kingdom of Westmark. You will be well rewarded for the work you have done, as well as the bounty that you have received from these raids. We request humbly that you make your next target that of Turkeyfoot in the northwest corner of the Kingdom of Westmark. Signed, da-da-da, or dearest, or whatever, I don't know, fucking with love.
Okay.
Club. It doesn't say with love, though. Like, sincerely. Barbara.
Do we know if Turkey has been raided yet?
Huh?
And Lone Hunter
has the that town been raided yet?
It has not. That you're aware of.
Okay, cool.
Lone Hunter will translate it almost verbatim. Notice I say almost.
What do you mean?
And he'll put out there that they desire, and when it comes to they, he'll say under his breath, "Damn drow," and then at the end of it, where it says sincerely, whoever it was, he'll say, "That drow bitch."
A club.
Yeah, but he's going to make it sound like a drow bitch that's looking to subvert the communities in the wilderness. And then he'll hand it back to Mordecai.
Atreus.
Okay. And sorry about that. Your Mordecai or whatever, he's the one that's trapped, or prisoner, I believe. Okay, and he'll hand it back to you anyway, Steve. And with that interpretation from this eloquent hand of the drow, and in very fine giant speech, and that she has, and he'll say she has a unique grasp of the language.
Should we continue?
Most definitely.
So should we go down these stairs here, or should we search elsewhere?
There was another door off of the...
Well, dungeons are usually below, and we're looking for our friends.
Yeah, good point. Let's go. Let's go down the stairs.
Lead on.
I do so, although he doesn't see it. I start moving down the stairs.
Okie dokie. Just looking for something.
I'm just
real
riding
quick.
on the tiefling. So this way, if I don't remember Ryan's character's name, but if you're carrying a coin, Lone Hunter,
Yeah.
if you're carrying the map, and then if the tiefling has a snake around its neck,
Yeah.
then
I keep my hand open at the moment, so you can tell me where I am with
All
the
right.
coin.
And knowing that I can see the coin now, I too start going down the stairs. Shit.
All right. Okay, I'll start going down the mission. And if y'all will check your messenger,
Okay.
you will see, boom, the map to the level.
All right, let's see here. Messenger.
And the top of the double doors is this side thing that you came in. As you can see, that's the dog run.
At what number?
I can't make it out on this picture. Let me blow it up. 22 was the dog run. And then at the top of it, you see where the double doors you came out. That would be room number 8 was the chief's room that you were in. And then room number 10 was the dining room that you were just in. And 10A is the secret room.
Okay. Hey, that looks familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now that's where we came from, right?
You came from the very top of that picture.
No, but I'm saying this level.
Oh yeah. You're in room
Okay.
10A at the moment. If you're descending down, then you're descending down, and you're no longer in 10A.
All right. Just.
So that's the top level.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 10A. It should say where you come out in, right? The steps lead to the secret area of the settings dungeon level. Okay. So let me.
We still haven't found the armory, right?
You have not found an armory.
Oh, okay.
Looking. Oh my god, are there room numbers on here? Yeah, no room numbers on here. Dungeon level, general feature. Map 6.2 shows the layout of the settings lower level. Oh. Alright, this is confusing. The settings dungeon level, areas 29 through 33. Yeah, when you get to the dungeon level part, it starts with dungeon level room number 1.
So, is room number 1 what's going on?
I'm looking room numbers on the map that they're showing me. I'm not seeing room numbers on this map. So Crap. So crap. Oh, there's a room. Okay, that's really fucking super small. Okay, there's one. There's that. Okay. Never mind, I found it.
And we're back.
Yay.
That was a great commercial break.
Okay, as you come down these stairs, you'll see a 10-foot wide, 20-foot high ceiling, passageway, and the stairs come down and the corridor heads right of the stairs, heading north. And you can go 30 feet up that way, and there's a... Check something right here real quick. Okay, I got it now. I found it. Oh, something better than that. Sorry. Doors, unless otherwise noted, doors on the dungeon level are the same as those on the upper level. Okay. Alright, and as you're going up there, you all go down the stairs, go to the right, heading north, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 feet, and then it turns to the left again, but you know something odd about the turn. Okay. Your spidey sense picks up as it turns left.
Lone Hunter say, "Stop!
I stop.
Something's wrong."
Yep, I stopped too.
And he'll look around and he'll try to see what it is that he can see from the rear, because he'll bring up the rear of this line. And
how long's left in invisibility?
Let's say about 35 minutes.
Cool.
More than enough time.
All right, what were you saying, Lone Hunter?
Well, Lone Hunter in the line of march, he'll be the tail individual, and he'll be looking around after he said, "Hold it, something's not right," and trying to figure out what it is that doesn't seem quite right.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, that will be perception. That's a 19.
You can't quite figure out what it is.
I don't know, but something's not right. Be careful.
Let's see. Can I also roll a
check? No, but I'll give a Lone Hunter advantage on his if you're trying to help.
Well, I was gonna investigate.
You can roll an investigation check instead.
All right. That's gonna be an 18 on the die. Flat 18.
Nothing special about it.
Oh, shit.
But there is a door to the right. Where'd that map go?
Lone Hunter will say, "Check that door to the right."
I go up. I
See
move
what's
over
locked.
to the door.
That what?
I move over to the door and see if it's locked. Although I probably shouldn't be spearheading this, since if I get damaged, then I might lose concentration on my spell.
So then maybe stay away from the door.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll go. I'm kind of a meat shield. I got this.
All right, give me a dexterity check. Oh, strength athletics check.
All right, give me 1 second so I can finish just putting some seasoning on my food. Okay. All right. You said strength athletics?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's going to be an entire +4. Oh, 18 again.
Yeah, you can manage to open it.
All right.
As you open the door, it opens into a large. Obviously, all rooms here are large. They are size, if you will. And it is. You start. You're coming in on the northeast side of it. But it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100 feet long. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 60 feet down south. And you hear some slight snarling coming from far away into the southwest area of the room, but it seems muffled. You can even hear something like banging up against bars. But in the room itself, there's a slight dim light on the ceiling, like a spell cast from a long time ago that protrudes light. And there are coffers and coffers with a glint of light shines from the far western wall. A selection of coffers can be found inside that area, one tipped so that some of the gems held are strewn before it. To the south, thick iron bars separate this room from another chamber that is shrouded in darkness. Da-da-da.
Any traps in here, Lone Hunter?
I don't know. I haven't looked, but Steve's character's right up there. Ask him.
Interest, do you see any traps? Interest? Hello?
Bitch. Son of a bitch. All right. I don't know. I haven't looked, but I'm up here.
Get perception. Your perception or investigation.
Okay. Investigation or perception? Perception at least gets a plus. Let's try that. Oh, that's a 5.
You do not see any traps.
I don't see anything.
All right. All right, lead the way.
I think it's safe.
All right, lead the way.
All right. And I start walking.
All right, you walk into the room. You see the iron bars to the south. You see the coffers filled with gems that are glowing the dim light from the ceiling. One of them tilted a little bit with some of the gems scattered above on the ground. Anybody else go in? Or just
I follow him in.
Huh?
I follow him in.
All right. What about you, Lone Hunter?
Lone Hunter will stand outside the door, looking down the. I take it was a corridor that we went down to protect our rear, just in case a traveling guard or something might be coming by.
And Rashik, you're wrapped around Atreus's neck, more or less, or are you fluttering around the ceiling? Rashik.
You're muted, Roland.
Roland, what's Rashik doing?
Let's say he's
Okay, I don't know. I unmuted. When we come in this room, I am gonna fly up to like a rafter or a beam or into the thatching itself. If it's still 20 feet high.
It's still 20 feet high, but it is no longer beamed or raftered the stone.
Oh yeah, we're underground.
Yeah.
Is there a beam though, or a buttress of some type?
Let's assume that there is a buttress or something, but they're right up against the stone here.
Oh. Well then, no. I'll just stay around Atreus's neck then.
Okay.
But
right.
Yeah, I will.
All right. So what would y'all like to do?
I want to move in, see if I can see what's on the other side of the bars.
All right. You go up to the bars. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Why am I rolling so well today? I know they're not 20.
You make out large beasts. Winged, almost like lions. Matter of fact, you're haunted by your sister. No, it wasn't your sister. Never mind.
Are they kind of human-headed things?
You said earlier that we saw manticore skins.
Yes, you
do we
did.
recognize these creatures as manticores?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could be. Seems reasonable to your perception check, and from what you tell, there are several of them.
How many is several? Like 3 or 9?
4.
Okay.
I understand. Big difference.
So do we want to take anything from this room?
Well, how are the bars?
No, I mean the treasures in the room we are in, right? Not on the other side of the bars, right?
The treasure is in this room. The coffers full of shiny gems are in this. The manticores are behind bars on the southern wall.
And these bars, are they? Does it look like a gate, or are they permanent, sunken straight from top to bottom with no release latch?
From where you are, you cannot tell.
Okay.
But it just logically would not make sense to have permanent bars. You would think that there would be some means of egress and, like they didn't just put manticore eggs there and then build these bars and they're like, oh.
Yeah, I assume that they're like guard animals or something. So there's a way to let them out, but
Yeah. But there's also no obvious lever or anything. You can try to lift them if you want.
I want to have a look at some of the gems, see if I can work out how much they're worth.
What?
I want to look at the gems, see if I can work out how much they're worth.
All right. Just want to look at them. You want to pick them up and like eye them and.
I want to pick them up, see if I can work out how much they're worth.
All right. And as you pick up the gems, you hear, and iron bars fall between the door, blocking the door that you had come in, thus separating you from Lone Hunter. And at the same time, the Manticore bars go up.
that's a newbie mistake there. That's a you never pull the gems out of the eyes of a statue, and you just, if there's like a cage and a treasure, don't lift the treasure. Anyways,
It's a rookie
excellent.
mistake. You hate to see it happen, but you know.
But we're invisible and hidden, passed without traced.
Yeah. So I'm also kind of like, what would they do? I mean,
I want to put that. I want to
But
put
they
that
can see
gem.
the gems be lifted.
I'm assuming this is a magical, somewhat trap that says as soon as they touch the gems or anything, that this is what happens. So yeah, I don't know. Like, not like there's a string. You pick up this gem and there's this tiny string attached to it that goes.
Yeah,
down.
no, I agree. What's Manticore's intelligence? They're pretty smart. I think they're average.
Yeah, they're not dumb. And they come
Well,
out.
I close my hands around the gem so that they can't see it. And then I think we should probably all make more stealth checks.
Yeah. Well,
Nope.
let's just go ahead and do
Fuck
it first and foremost. Just to see.
I squeeze up against the wall.
No. Now they do see the flying snake wrapped around, dude.
Oh yeah.
Shit. I say, Rashid, get off, go up.
Everybody,
Wait,
I gotta wait for my goal. It's not my goal.
You said roll initiative?
Yep.
No, 19 rather.
That's a flat 2.
Well, Atrius will be going last.
13, 1-3. Like the 13th man. Go Riders, go.
Do y'all have 12 men or something on your team?
Yeah, but the fans are called the 13th man.
Yeah, we have the 12th man. What about you, Lone Hunter?
21.
21. Okay, Lone Hunter. Is there anything in particular you would like to do?
Lone Hunter.
Serena? Sorry. Serena, what was your initiative?
19.
19. Anything in particular you would like to do, Lone Hunter? You are invisible. You are behind the bars from your fellows.
And Lone Hunter saw the other bar. Well, he didn't see the other bars go up. He just heard those go down. Lone Hunter will hide and see what happens.
Okay. All right.
With friends like you.
Hey.
I'm going to have you roll a stealth check.
Yep.
You're invisible. You're out of the cast without trace, actually? But still, yeah, yeah. Okay.
That will be a 27 for stealth.
Serena, what would you like to do?
If I'm outside of the pass without trace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide.
Visible.
Yep, so I got advantage on this.
Okay. You just want to like stuff behind a coffer or something.
That is a 23.
Okay. With that, two of the manticores will come bounding out of the room, glance around for a bit. And the only thing they really see is Rashik as a snake. And so they will run up to Rashik and proceed to try to rip him to shreds.
I'm only tiny.
I know, but and there is a crit. Your armor class is the same, is it not? Or do you have the armor class of the beast?
I'm pretty sure it's armor class of the beast.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
But listen, yeah, you're gonna do, yeah.
Yeah, enough damage to take you out of wild shape with the first thing, right?
Yeah.
But they attacked really shitty. I'm going to look up the armor class. They may have missed you several times.
Because the first hit will take me out, and then my armor class is 18.
Oh, okay.
Because I only have 5 hit points as a flying snake.
So let's assume that let's say the crit was the one hit because the others will definitely miss your armor class. Your 18 armor class, and we'll call that 86%. Is it a stop cap or does the damage go over?
Oh, I think it goes over.
Okay.
Because 5 points from the snake, my armor class is 14. If my cloak protection works, 15, regardless.
Oh yeah, they're missing. The bite and the first claw miss your snake, and the third claw will hit. Will be a total of 9 points of damage.
9 points, so that'll carry over. So
yeah, it'll give you 4 actual damage.
How much? Sorry?
4 actual. Total of 9,
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
for, and then 4.
Yeah.
And then bite, miss of the second one, claw, miss of the second one, claw, miss of the third. Yeah. And the second one will with all 3 touch on the now formed Rashik.
And that was only damage I took.
Yeah. 5 misses, 1 hit.
Okay, so I am suddenly Lizard Man.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my Constitution savings throw for the concentration on the spell.
Yes. Yeah. DC 10.
Oh, it'd be 33. Sorry, I forgot. I still had Prize Without Trace for my stealth, brother.
Okay.
I rolled an 11, so I am still concentrating.
You're good.
On my spell.
All right, your turn.
Well, I don't like that I'm not a flying snake anymore because I was going to leave. And this thing is right on me?
There are 2 right on you in melee.
I think I'm good.
And thank heavens I'm right by
Atreus.
Yeah, Atreus.
So you will get charisma bonus to your concentration checks.
Good.
Lone Hunter, seeing these manticores, comes out, has a vision of horribleness, reminder of pain, death.
Are these aberrations?
I think they're monstrosities.
That's what I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
They are. Monstrosities.
Okay.
Apparently nothing is an aberration in Tales from the Yawning Portal.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't it Holder? That was an aberration.
Well, holders are aberration, yeah.
Can everyone get
Okay.
out of this room? I can message through the bars. You can wild shape and get out. Can Beatrice get out? Because I don't want to leave if no one else can. If everyone else can get out.
Well,
Can you get out?
I'm gonna fucking. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I'm gonna dodge. Honest to God, all that, but I'm gonna dodge.
Alright.
I got my shield. I'm gonna dodge because I know my companions are right here.
Yeah. Alright, and with that, 2 more manticores will come out of the room, and they will not get in melee with you, but you are the only threat that they see, and they will still stand back near the entrance and sling tail spikes at you at disadvantage because you're dodging.
Yeah, AC 18 disadvantage.
There's a miss on the first tail spike, so I'm rolling 6 tail spikes. Whatever, I don't know what the other number is. All I know is that one of them missed. And yeah, one of them. And one of those. One of those numbers misses. And one of those numbers misses.
I think I'm probably gonna need to kill these guys because
one of those numbers misses, and the final one. Yep. 6 tail spikes go whirring by you.
I'm just ducking and dodging behind my shield. Dun, dun, few of them sticking to my shield, and I'm gonna keep them and use them for something later.
Atreus, your turn. You now have Rashik standing right next to you.
All right.
And I'm being pelted by.
With you.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. So I will
in front of you. Makes sense to me that he would be standing technically in front of you, but
other than you, that is.
can it just get out of this room?
the way that you came in is blocked by iron bars. The iron bars heading to where the manticores came from are up. If you'd like to try that.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot I had spells, but I am going to.
Remember, we're gonna have to recast invisibility anyway. I can get out of here with Misty Step, but that'll break my invisibility. You can get out of there another way. I can recast invisibility once we get out.
Fuck it. In the words of the great Grog, I'm going to rage. Not literally, but I'm going to.
He doesn't say that. He says, "I would like to rage."
Oh yeah, I would like to rage.
I'd like to be annoyed,
but not literally, because I don't have levels in barbarian. But I take my shield and my warhammer. Yeah, my warhammer, and right before I attack, I get as close as I possibly can, so that when I attack, I just pop into existence.
You will have if you're whacking them.
Yeah. So I have what? You said advantage?
You're attacking, yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna hit the one I'm directly in front of. You can dealer's choice of which one that is.
Okay.
All right. That's gonna be a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. All right. So that'll also invoke another D8 of radiant damage. So let me just remind myself of that before I roll the damage. Warhammer 2d8 plus 4. Okay.
Hey, that's speak common. Did you know that?
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
So I yell out, I rebuke you for your violence against my friend.
Fuck your friend.
That
Speak common.
that'll be 6 plus 4. Okay, yeah, 6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage, and then 8 smite damage.
Damn. You mean 8 radiant?
Huh?
8 radiant.
Yeah.
Unless you like to smite, in which case, I mean, you can.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's called improved divine smite. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
And then I do have a
Second
second attack, right? Yes, I do.
I'll let you go ahead and keep advantage for the whole round.
Awesome, thank you. Screw it. I'll even get the other one involved in this too. Like after I hit him, spin around and try to hit the other one.
Whack yellow? Alright.
Boom. Yes, that's 16 on the dice.
Yeah, that'll hit as well.
That which is lucky that I had advantage because I also rolled a critical 1. So, all right. So we've got 2d8. That's going to be 8 max damage for the bludgeoning, and then another 4 radiant damage.
Oh, where'd he come from?
And that is my turn.
Lone Hunter, your go again.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark.
Boom, you're visible.
Yep. As a bonus action on the one closest to him.
Let's go with one of the ones in melee with the homie.
Yep. And he will shoot 2 arrows at him.
All right. You'll have advantage.
On the first one, it will be a...
Still hitting.
It's an 18 plus the 7, so that's what, 25?
Yes.
And then on the second arrow, it doesn't matter. It will be a 12.
Oh, the second arrow misses. Sails are...
Mark that down. And on the first one, there's the Hunter's
Mark and your sneak attack.
Yes. I want different colored dice for that. I'll use those for that and that. All righty, tidy. That's 8 plus 11. That's 19. Plus 3 is 22 points of damage.
Wow.
Piercing.
Oh, there's another one. And he's got arrows. Get him, Spider Fingers.
And I will move 30 feet. Does 30 feet put me back up onto the stairs?
It won't quite put you back on. It'll put you around a bend to where you will not be seen.
Okay, and then I'll go around the bend, which will give me some cover.
Okay. Definitely break a line of sight from anybody in that room if you wish.
Okay, and that's all I can do because that's bonus action with the Hunter's Mark and attack and move. So there I am.
Serena.
Which man's coil looks most damaged?
The one with 2 arrows sticking out of him.
Okay,
Melee.
I move up to that. I move up to that one, and I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade on him.
Oh, okay.
Is there anyone within the range to hit with the second one?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I'll attack him with advantage then.
Yeah.
And I get a critical hit.
You critically fuck him up.
Right. You take 68 plus 4 damage. Uh, 37 damage.
Oh! He falls
And
to the
the-
ground, burned badly.
And the second guy takes 48 plus 4. That's... he takes 27 damage.
He's still alive.
Cool. And I'm now visible.
Yes, you are now visible. They're all visible. Everybody's visible. Okay, Manticores. One Manticore is still alive. He just got Green Flame Blade badly from behind. Yeah, you know what? I think he'll turn around and swipe at you. Because why wouldn't?
That is fair.
Right.
How far is he from me?
Not far. You
Yeah, I mean,
hit at them both, so you're in melee with him. But he's just turning around. He's not leaving or moving per se.
no, I know. I just wanted to see what I can use for my reaction. If
Do you have any feats or anything, or fighting styles, or I don't know?
no.
That's it. Then nothing.
Well, yeah. I have protection as a fighting style.
He is going to hit you twice, Serena.
Okay.
I want to rebuke the violent.
What?
Rebuke the violent.
What does that mean?
That's one of my channel divinity. It says immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage to an ally.
Okay.
You can force the attacker to make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to damage it just dealt. On a success, it'll take half as much.
Is this only a? Is this just for one attack? I'm assuming because he hit her twice.
It just says dealing damage. It says immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage to an ally. So I'm assuming it would be damage.
Not one attack.
And I'll use my reaction on the other one's shield.
Shield will stop one of them, but not the other.
Yeah.
And so that would be the bite. I'm sorry, it wouldn't be either claw then. It still. So you will take 6 points of damage from the claw.
How much?
Serena, and it will get a saving throw, so it will take half that much damage.
That's pretty cool, though.
How much damage?
You took 10. It took
10.
5.
Yeah. Every time you said it, there was microphone noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was blocked out. Like all 3 times you repeated it.
You take 10, Serena. He made his saving throw, so I'm assuming that means he takes 5.
Yes.
That's a cool ability.
That is cool. Oh, yeah, I like that. And what oath are you?
Redemption. That's from Xanath. I mean, not the Emperors. Oh, yeah. Xanath.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm playing a paladin in a game. I want to open it up to see what's in Xanathar's. That sounds pretty cool. I like it. All right, Rashik, it is your turn. There's only one Manticore technically in melee with you.
Well, he is going to make a Constitution savings throw.
Okay. He is making. And
He what?
When he fails.
He's going to take 3d12 poison damage from Cloud of Poison or whatever it's called, the cantrip.
Poison spray.
Yeah, poison spray. That's what it's called. Did he fail?
He failed.
Oh, yay.
I think he failed. He rolled a 7 die. I'm assuming his Constitution is not that significant.
He took 20 points of poison damage.
Damn. He's still up, though.
Oh.
Still up. All right. The other two with their tail spikes. Standing there at the entrance. They're not in melee with anybody, but they got their tails spiked and ready to go. And there's a total of 6 tail spikes, right? There are 3 of you in this room that they can see. So I'm just going to say that 2 spikes for each. So one of them will throw, I don't know. There's only 2 of them. But it just seems fair that way, right?
Yeah.
2 spikes each, 6 attacks. You are at 23 at the moment, Tina. So that will miss and miss. Atreus with 20 AC will hit Sir Atreus.
Okay.
And Rashik with your 18 AC. That will miss a 5 and a 2.
Yay!
So Atreus, you will take 1d8 plus 3. And once again, how is it every time I reach for a d8, I'm like, where are my d8s? 7 points of damage.
7? All right.
Atreus.
You got it.
Tail spike manages to find the one little slit in your armor underneath the green shoulder. It is now your turn. There is one barely standing Manticore in melee with you, turned around and facing the screen. The other 2 are about 30 feet away, standing at the gates that had come down.
You said there's only one in front of me?
Yes.
Who killed the other one?
Serena.
Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize. One dropped. Okay. So I gotta keep reminding myself that I took 7 damage because I'm looking for a pencil. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to swing my Warhammer down on this guy's head. Oh, critical 20.
All right, describe your kill. He has 4 hit points.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know how much bloody freaking damage you did with this guy. Because of that radiant, that's 48 total. Right?
Yeah. I raise my hammer to come down, and as I'm ready to come down to deal more bludgeoning and radiant damage, this green flame lights up the hammer, and as it's coming down, I see words start forming on it. I crush his head, and when I lift it up again, I see the word Faithkeeper in or no, what was it? Faithbreaker, I believe. Emblazoned on the hammer.
Faithbreaker.
And I'm going to. How far back are the other 2?
Let's just call them about 30 feet away.
All right, yeah. So, son of a bitch, man.
You did say you were by the.
Hold on, because I'd fucking
have to answer this.
Ignored my cell phone so I can keep.
All right. Let's assume he walks over to one of them and whacks it with his remaining extra attack and is in melee. So, Lone Hunter, what would you like to do? We'll get his damage when he gets back.
All right. Lone Hunter would know that the one that he marked is felled.
Yes.
So he sees the other two, correct?
Yes.
Then he knows the other two there. Then he would know that the one that he tagged was there. So he'll move out from that corner.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you're walking over to the one of the other two that are slinging spike.
Yeah.
Whack them. All right.
Yeah.
Roll it.
All right. Sorry for cutting you off, man.
No, that's
all right. Oh, that's a 9 on the die, but let me see.
You probably still hit.
What are my pluses? 4.
AC 4,
and
you hit.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
with a +5 to hit, you're hitting.
Awesome. So I come down once again with Faithbreaker. And why the fuck can't I find my dice? All right. That's going. Oh shit! Is that 2 1s? God damn it! That's 1 radiant, and I believe 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, you weak bastard! You barely hit me. Suck.
And I'll use my free action to retort and say, "Tell that to your friends."
Oh, you go river. Lone Hunter. All right. So you use your movement to get back up to the gates to where you can see.
No. He's just moving out from the corner. From where he backed up, looking out to see if he sees any others of the other two that when he was up there. Are they in my line of sight?
They will not be into your line of sight until you get to the gate.
All right. Then Lone Hunter would move to the gate up there where he can get in line of sight.
You have 90-foot dark vision, right?
Yes.
All right.
And then he'll, with the bonus action, he'll move his hunter's mark over to the closest one to him. And he'll take 2 shots with his arrows at him.
All right. Let's just go ahead and call it the one in melee with
all right, that's fine.
V.
And all right, that will be the 16.
That'll hit.
And the second one is a crit.
Fuck this guy up. Let's call the crit the one that you get your sneak attack on.
Okay.
Just for the all of it. All right.
Yep. I'll do this. This. Okay. Let's see here. So the first arrow there plus the hunter's mark. So that's it. There. Oh, come on. And that will be 14, 15, 16, 17 points of piercing damage for that one. And then
2d8 plus 4d plus whatever.
3d8.
2d8.
2d8.
2d8, 46.
All right. And holy shit.
Yeah, it's still a handful of dice.
Well, yeah, and I rolled half decent. That's kind of surprised me. That's 10, 15, 28, 31, 31 plus that, 37, and then that will be plus that 39 points of piercing damage.
God damn. He is alive.
And I used my bonus action. I used my move. Yep, that's all I can do then.
He's still alive, but fair. All right, Serena, it is now your go.
How many magic cores are left?
There are two. One of them in melee with HP has some arrows sticking out of him. One precariously in the eye socket, and the other one is untouched so far.
Are they close enough to each other that I could get both of them with my green flame blade?
I'm gonna go with a negative on that.
Okay then. I will move up to the injured one and just attack it 3 times.
Okay.
First 2 attacks.
Let's roll one.
What?
Let's just do it one at a time.
Okay. Then first attack. 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
And do you want me to do damage there as well?
Yeah, roll damage.
That is 10 damage.
No. That is, you slay him. However, it would also take me 30 feet to go over to him.
So what, I killed him?
You killed him. He is dead.
Okay. How far from me is the other one?
The other one would be about 10 feet away.
I had the mobile feet, so I moved 20 feet and take my other 2 attacks.
Ah, okay. Then, yeah, you can continue your attacks. Go for it.
That is a 15.
That'll hit.
For 5 damage.
Hey, well. And for 3.
25 for the third attack.
That'll hit.
For another 7 damage.
12 total.
No, 8. No, 7 damage. I was right the first time.
7 and 7?
7 damage and 5 on the first one, so 12 total.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Okay, 12 total damage. Alright. Anything else for you? That's pretty much all your movement. Bonus action, extra offhand attack.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
Alright, Rashik.
How many are up?
There's just one that is now in melee with Serena.
How far away?
About 40 feet from you.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire right underneath it.
Alright. That's a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir.
What happens when he makes it?
Nothing. But there's a bonfire there if I want to concentrate on it. No. You know what? Never mind. He made it. I'm not casting that. I keep forgetting that it's concentration.
Oh, yeah, you got your...
Yeah.
Right.
So never mind. He made it. So,
Say another poison spray it was?
yeah, I'll move 30 feet up because it's a 10-foot range. I'll cast Poison Spray on him, but I can keep 10 feet away.
Okay. I didn't realize it was only a 10-foot range. I thought it was...
Yeah, poison spray is really, really short range.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. Yes, doggy. I'm letting my dog out real quick, and then it will be its turn, in which case it will proceed to try to eat Serena.
Did it make it safe? Oh, yeah, it made it safe.
Hey guys, after this combat, I'll need to log off.
You say walk off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't type that into Urban Dictionary.
Like, walk off? What the hell? All right, Serena, he is going to try to claw bite you. Ooh, that one is a big miss. That is a miss, and that is a miss as well. Oh, actually, it's not. That's a hit. Both of those are hits, actually. Those are 2 hits. I'm sorry. I forgot you weren't.
Oh, shield it then.
All right. Then they both miss. As the two claws do miss, the shield comes up. All right. Atreus, 10 feet away from you is the final one.
All right. All right. Yeah. I'm going to just charge forward. Bring Faith Breaker down on him. I feel like Faith Keeper sounds better.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
And so shall it be. It's now Faith Keeper from now on.
All right. And it is written. Oh, that is a 3 on the die. But
You got a plus 11?
I don't.
That is a miss then.
But I do have a second attack. So I use it. That is also a 3. And then come back. I actually used 2 different die. Those are going away.
And that one gets tossed out the window. Let's do a for you. Okay, Lone Hunter. You're up.
Lone Hunter.
What's your attack?
Lone Hunter take 2 more arrow shots.
All right. You want to switch your hunter's mark?
What? No, wasn't that on the one that Steve's
character died? That one died.
That one died? Yeah. Bonus action. I'll switch it then.
Okay.
Right. That will be 16 on the dice plus, and for the first one, and the second one is a critical miss.
Ow. I don't like bad things per se happening. The more attacks you get, you should not fuck up more. But a comical description will suffice.
I don't want him getting hit in the back with an arrow.
All right, that will be Hunter's Mark plus Sneak.
Life isn't perfect, my friend.
It's not. Why should a 20th level fighter action surging have 6 times the likelihood of hitting one of his friends than a first level fighter?
That's true.
Because he's making that many more attacks.
Yeah, because he's really fucking...
Laws of probability. The more you go, the more you increase either a positive or a negative. But on the damage on there, that is 8, 10, 12, 13, 15 points of piercing.
Man, this one is up for a while.
And on the critical miss, what it will do is Lone Hunter got a little bit excited with that, and seeing that the battle seems to be going well, he jittered a bit, shot, and the arrow went between his compadre's legs that were standing there with Oath Keeper between his legs, and bounced up, hit Oath Keeper, and went to the wide to the left.
Bang! Right off the hammer. All right. Serena, can you finish it?
I can certainly try. Right, first turn is 26 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 7 damage.
All right. Attack number 2. I'm assuming you're just dual wield at the moment.
Yep. 21 to hit.
Yep, that will hit as well.
He takes 6 damage.
All right. And bonus offhand attack.
26.
Yeah, it'll hit.
He takes 12 damage.
On your bonus offhand attack?
Oh yeah, sorry, no, 11.
You're rolling a d8 plus nothing.
But,
You get a fighting style for being Blade Singer?
I think Dual Wielder gives you the bonus, your dexterity bonus on the offhand attack.
It does not. I'm 100% positive on that.
Yeah, there's like a whole other thing that does that.
It's a Dual Wielder feat that does that,
Yeah, I know.
thing, which I have.
I know. It allows you to use 2 non-light weapons. It gives you a +1 to armor
Okay.
class when dual wielding. And,
The fighting style
Yeah.
lets you add your ability
Okay.
bonus.
Yeah.
The feat lets you
Never
fight with bigger
mind,
weapons.
he takes-
And the +1 to
Never
armor
mind.
class.
He takes 8. He takes 8 damage.
Yeah. Okay. It's just one of those.
Sorry to be nitpicky.
Sorry.
It is still up for Sheik. Can you finish it?
Leave him to me.
Rashik.
Oh, sorry. I was daydreaming, picturing it.
Oh.
I'm just simply going to extend my hand to cast Poison Spray one more time.
Nice.
Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw. Ooh. And what happens when he fails pretty badly? 2 on the die. Last time he had a 17 on the die. This time, not so good.
26 points of poison damage.
Dang.
There you go. And that's how you finish him.
I just extend my hand with the palm out, and just this puff of gas just blasts at its face, and it just inhales, and you could see like its eyes and nose just leak mucus as it takes a gasping breath, and you can hear the moisture in its lungs rattle as it staggers and collapses.
All right. I'm gonna need to. I think I'm gonna need to end it there. I need to go to bed. We're going on holiday tomorrow, so.
Where are you going?
Barcelona.
Wow.
Okay.
Lucky guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to us, that seems really awesome, but I suppose to him, that's like me saying I'm going to Florida, which is still nice. But...
That'd be like me saying going to Edmonton.
I should be back. I should be back for next week or so.
See you
guys next week.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's more like you going to Yellowknife.
Well, it's like what, a 6-hour drive to Edmonton or 6.5-hour drive to Edmonton?
Or me going to like, all right.
Yeah.
Or me going to like Times Square or something.
Yeah, because that's a long drive for you.
Well, no. But I'm saying.
Is he gone? I want lots of pictures.
Yeah,
that's cool, but I kind of don't know what to do with a druid. All the damn spells are concentration. They really fuck you over on that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like everything. Like, so it's hard to like think of some, like, to find some cool combos, or I don't know. I like the flying snake.
Oh, that's cool shit. Yeah.
Because although it's only like a wee challenge rating, like a 1/8 challenge rating, and it's tiny, 5 hit points, armor class of 14, which isn't bad, but its attacks are +6, and it does 1 point of piercing and 3d4 poison. There's no save; you just take it.
That's nice.
And then it has the blind sight. It can fly, and and the other thing is it has flyby attack.
Oh, that's super sucker hand.
Yeah.
Its fly speed's pretty good too. You said like 60 or 50 or something?
60 fly speed.
Yeah, so you can definitely just swing by and bite somebody and get out of reach.
Yeah, like that's actually quite a good wild shape. I was like trying to think of something out of the usual bear, wolf, rat, you know.
I just want to continue just a little bit more. If you all check out the
Oh no, I'm fine.
Manticore room.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Huh, it doesn't say how to reset, so I'm assuming y'all are just going to have to eventually lift these fucking things. They are not easy. The gate to exit this thing, it is a strength athletics check. It is not easy. Alright, but the Manticore room, where they came from, is got, along with the Manticore offal, there's a chute in the ceiling. And underneath the chute, you can see there are the remnants of pretty much just rotting scraps. And it's directly underneath the chute. But to the right of that, if you're heading down, it'll be to the left, aka back to the east. I'll just use instead of rights and left because it's turning around.
Yeah.
I'll give you it is an east of the room, and there is in this east room. Obviously, there's no description, but I'll tell you the name of it. It is Minor Treasure Room.
Wow.
The place that the Manticores are supposed to guard is a storage area for the Chief's excess coinage.
Ooh.
The room contains 7 chests.
Wow.
And some empty boxes. The chests have the following contents. The first chest holds bags of coins amounting to a total of 13,000 copper pieces.
All right, throw those in the bag.
Fuck that. Leave 'em behind.
13,000 copper pieces. That is the equivalent.
That's only 130
That's
gold.
130.
Gold.
I mean,
Yeah, but you don't.
That's
But divide that by 50 now.
13,000 divided by 50. That's a
Yeah.
lot of calculator.
yeah, but if it's in the bag, I mean,
It still only holds 500 pounds.
oh shit. Okay, yeah, you're right.
50.
Is that 260?
What's my weight at, by the way? What's my weight at, by the way, for the bag of holding? I never asked you.
Well, that's what
last week.
I'm figuring out. How much is it? 260?
260 pounds. And the weight
260 pounds of copper. Fucking leave it.
But what about like for the jewelry and stuff? Because I know they're much larger
They
than.
don't weigh a lot each.
Okay.
Say you have a pound of jewelry.
Yeah, a pound or two each, probably.
All right.
Yeah, because
I just wanted to.
guys are wearing are more like a wristband or a bracelet. Who wants to open the second chest?
I'll do it.
I'll let someone sneaky.
Yeah.
Alright, unless Bone Hunter would like to try to lift the bars, which let's go ahead and give it a go. Because eventually you're going to succeed, Bone Hunter.
I'll assist him.
Alright, you have advantage on your strength athletics check.
I'll assist them too, just for flavor.
All right, that will be disadvantage. But I don't think it's good. Say what?
And with the third guy, I'll give you an extra +2.
All right.
Hell yeah.
That would be a total of 18.
Not enough.
Whoa.
Right. But what I'm going with is your R eventually, as long as you're trying to open it. So I'm saying 18 is 7 below the number, so it's going to take you 7 minutes to get it open. To lift it up and stick something to
get some leverage.
Yeah. And 7 minutes for y'all to lift. All right, let's try this again. Hey, it'll take you 7 minutes to get it up and stick something under it to hold it to where you can crawl through.
Bring that chest. We'll kick it under here as we lift it up.
Oh, there you go. The second chest, as you open it, a skiff comes out of it and bangs up against your armor. It misses.
Whoa. Should have checked for traps.
Yeah, it missed. So
Yeah.
it didn't do any damage.
Heavens, thank heavens.
The chest holds bags of coins equaling 9,100 silver pieces.
Well, that's at least 960 gold. Could take that. Leave the copper, take the silver.
9,100.
How much does that weigh?
Divided by 50 is like 100 and 200 pounds around, whatever.
182.
182 pounds.
Yeah, basically.
So I lift it up real heavy, and then just boing, and you just hear it right out of existence.
3.
What?
Chest number 3.
Lone Hunter.
Would someone like to check for, to check for traps on this one?
Roll it. Your choice: investigation or perception, Lone Hunter. Since you are now with your thieves' tools.
Yeah. Investigation or perception? I'll go with perception, and that would be a 17.
You do not find any.
It's safe.
I also accidentally gave him the morgue, if you didn't notice. But
and is it locked?
It is not locked.
Lone Hunter will stand off to the side, and he'll flip it open.
All right, inside it you find thousands of coins. Picking this book back up and looking at it. The 7th. Oh, wow. Alright, labeled actually 2,400 electrum pieces. That's right, fucking electrum. You know this is an old school dungeon when they're handing out electrum pieces.
Do you know what? From reading like my D&D now. No, they're not a sponsor, by the way.
D&D Beyond.
A lot of modules contain electrum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, and I haven't read the Yawning Portal, but like I know like even Storm King's Thunder and Tiamat, and yeah.
I don't think there was any electrum in any of the ones that we've done. There's not a lot of electrum.
I know that electrum was used in Curse of Strahd, but it's got like Strahd's face on it or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a potion. There's a vial with liquid in it.
Can I begin ritual casting detect magic?
You can. Sure.
Oh wait, no, it's concentration.
Can I roll it?
Fuck it.
Can I roll an Arcana on the potion?
You can, sure. Why not?
Okay.
What color is the potion?
Go with green.
I got like herbalism and a herbalism kit.
Well, that's a flat 15.
I'm gonna go with you're not sure.
Okay.
I got herbalism and a herbalism kit. And in Xanathars they talk about.
Oh, dude? What is?
Yeah.
You have to recall.
In the DM's tools section. I'll find it.
Uh-huh. Where's the potion section in the DMG?
The what?
The potion section.
Somewhere magic items.
Let's see here. I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, my sword of sharpness, staff of the. Would it be potion and just like a bunch of potions?
Yeah, it's. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the next chest. Can I search for traps?
You can as soon as I find this. Oh, fire resistance, potion of speed. Here's my potions. That's
Potion.
what I'm looking for.
Page 144 has the D100 rolls for it for table A and B.
I'm sorry. It is red with a thin gold hair in it.
Okay.
Ew. Waiter, there's a hair in this.
All right.
I rolled a 19, by the way, on the a flat. I mean, not flat, but
Okay.
a natural 19, and then
This will be chest number 4.
Yep.
The third chest holds the electrum pieces and the unlabeled potion. Inside the fourth chest are 27 copper ignits, worth 400 copper pieces each. So we'll just break that up into the same weight of copper coins.
how many chests are there?
7.
And we've opened 4.
Yes.
1 was trapped.
7 copper ingots. 2 was trapped. The second one was trapped.
I mean, you know what I mean. But I meant like one of them was trapped. All right, I'm going to 5.
All right. Checking it for traps?
Yep.
All right, roll it.
That's going to be a 16 on the die.
Traps. Oh.
All right.
What's that 16 on the die for your either perception or investigation?
Okay. So then 17.
God damn, you're still not finding any traps.
All right, I open it.
It is empty.
Empty? Completely empty?
Completely empty. No, there's air.
Check for secret compartments.
Well, yeah, no, I was going to check to see if there was a false bottom.
All right, roll it.
All right. It's 16 on the die, 17.
You do not find any secret compartments.
Alrighty. Going over to the next chest.
Number 6. All right.
Also going to check that one for traps, obviously.
All right, roll it.
That's, a critical. 20.
You do not find any traps.
Open it.
There are 11 ivory tusks worth 250 gold pieces each.
Heavy?
Let's say about 2 pounds per tusk. Since
Go in the bag.
I don't know how heavy ivory is, but I'm assuming 250 gold pieces worth is a big fucking tusk.
All right. And yeah, I just throw them in the bag.
All right. For 7?
Yeah.
All right.
Same thing.
Roll it.
17.
It is trapped and locked.
All right, and I'll call over Lone Hunter and say you might want to disarm this one and unlock it if you can.
I'll try to first of all, I'll try to disarm it.
All right. That would be investigation.
Yep.
Or actually just thieves' tools. Yeah, thieves' tools with intelligence.
With intelligence added to it?
Your full proficiency with intelligence as a modifier.
That's not much difference. That'd be 13.
Alright. You did not. It's good enough to know that you did not disarm.
Unlock it. I'll take the damage.
And I'll see if I can unlock it.
I'll stand directly next to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stand directly next to him.
What's this chest? What's this chest made of?
Go with wood.
Wood?
Down wood.
Lone Hunter will put up his thieves' tools and he'll pull out his great axe
and fucking open it the half-orc way, right?
That's right.
And just everybody stay clear of the lock. And just smash it up, right?
He'll hack it and try to open it or set it off, whatever,
All right.
from the damage.
Needle comes out as you're whacking on it, and if you want to, you can just whack the whole chest and break it. I mean,
Okay.
Swings, but you'll do it.
All right.
Does when the needle comes out, does he take any damage?
He does not.
Oh, okay. I really want to use this this skill that I have. I've been trying to use it forever, and every time I want to, like an enemy or a trap misses someone else.
Oh, what?
I'm like, damn it!
Use? What is it?
It's called Aura of the Guardian.
Uh-huh.
I basically just magically take the damage from someone else.
Uh-huh. So if somebody else takes damage, you can take it yourself instead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There are 325 gems in this 7th chest.
How big are the gems?
Those you fucking put in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
They are fairly worthless.
They're worthless?
I didn't say worthless. Fairly worthless. They're minor, just like polished rocks. They're worth a gold piece each.
And like upon looking at them, we can tell this.
I mean, technically, it would be an intelligence / I can't think of a skill. Maybe nature.
I'll
A appraisal type skill thing, but
yeah.
The fact that they're 1 gold piece worth each, you can tell if they're not. I mean, you may, this one's worth 5, or this one's worth 10, or that was useless. But
Are they nice and round and smooth?
Yes.
Then Lone Hunter will take up whatever two giant handfuls and put into his pouch. It's thinking that they'd make nice bullets.
Break out that sling. Yeah. There's that treasure room, or there's what they call the minor treasure room. That's still a significant amount of cash, right?
Yeah.
I've like become the unofficial treasurer of the group.
Well, isn't that why you grabbed a bag of holding?
Kinda, yeah. Just like this way, especially when we find their stuff, I can just keep it in my bag and then take it out and give it to them when we find them. Yeah, that's I guess that's what we do. He discovered something.
Yeah. What room number is that? Oh, that's what room that is. Okay. No. Where? Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Anything else you all would like to do?
I'd like to take the time and skin as many of the manticores as I could.
Oh, and I want to go get...
What?
I want to get some manticore spikes.
Huh?
And
you can do it. Just FYI, though, skinning the manticores will probably take out not that you're invisible anymore, but it will also take the time left on the passive app trace.
Okay. How many can I skin?
You can skin all 4 of them if you want.
Okay. Yep. Definitely.
Say about. Let's just say I'm not a hunter and have never actually hunted. I mean, I went hunting once, but I didn't shoot anything. I'm 15 minutes skin a manticore. You're proficient. You're a ranger. You're quick and
he's large.
Yeah, you're large. 15 minutes seems like a quick skin to me, but I'm saying.
Yeah, It is. I'm going to take my time so I have quality pelts.
No.
Well, and at least you're just skinning them. You're not fully dressing them. You don't care about gutting them.
Yeah. I can see you just like, cut out the thing and then just take your knife around underneath the skin, just cutting off the sinew and the stuff from it.
Yeah, you got to pull. You got to pull the skin, cut back, pull the skin, cut back, pull, and like that. And get down around. Try to have the cape of it, because eventually maybe I'll make a big cape of it to put over me.
A manta cloak.
Yes.
And I have that lizard folk feature where with pieces from like whatever it is, like beast monstrosities and something or another, I can make items.
Huh, they are monstrosities.
Yeah. At least I think it's monstrosities, but I'll check. Cunning artisan. Yeah. A shield, a club, a javelin. What else can I make?
Yeah, you could make a morning star out of the tail if you wanted.
And then and darts or blowgun needles. So there you go. I'll do it to make more darts.
Yeah, you can do that. You can use it for that.
And I'll integrate some of the wolf stuff. I'll use like some of the sinew from the wolf and take some sinew from these things too. The long back sinews.
While they're doing that, I'm just kind of like standing off to the side, like watching the hallway, making sure that nobody's coming.
As well, Serena. She'll also just stand, keep guard. It's it's getting dark. I mean, it was dark when we all arrived, so it is now like pretty dark. The giants were asleep. And feel confident that you won't be disturbed down here for a bit.
All right.
And just FYI, the giants went to bed assuming that
the other guys would take care of us.
The sub chief and the wolves would hunt down along with 3 ogres. Like they sent out a hunting party that chased down the final dude. Right? That was just one dude running. Oh, we'll run him down. We got to capture. So they just went on back. We've been partying and drinking. It's dark. Oh, let's go back to bed.
Little did they know they fell into our trap.
Yes.
Little did we know they fell in our trap.
Just how we planned it. Lure them into a false sense of confidence.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And just what the hell? When you all are leaving again, give me another perception check whenever it would be that you are leaving, going back to that area that you were like, that just seemed odd.
Who?
Lone Hunter. Sorry.
Everyone?
Just Lone Hunter.
Okay, that would be a perception, so that's a 21.
There we go. Thank you. I knew if I gave you another shot, you'd make it. Where you felt that was odd, as you are leaving in the morning, you will see that is a secret door.
Okay. Look, guys. There's a crack here. It must be a secret passage.
Is it a human-sized secret door or a giant-sized secret door?
It is a giant-sized secret door.
I'll look at Lone Hunter and say, you and I, let's push or pull it open.
Okay.
All right.
Strength athletics check to open it.
Whose strength is higher?
Oh, my strength's not that high, but my athletics are.
What do you have? Plus what?
+5.
Oh shit! All right. So yeah, take the advantage.
Well, I rolled a 15 on the dice. That's a 20. That's without advantage. With advantage, it's still the 20. The 15 was the high.
All right.
Plus 5.
Yeah, you open the door.
Let's see. Out of curiosity, I want to see what I get.
With many chests
Out of 21.
and chests and coffers. And you will also notice, Lone Hunter, that there is a pit trap because it's a DC 15.
Okay.
You will notice a pit trap in it.
Lone Hunter will point out there, don't step there. It's a trap. Lone Hunter will kind of jump over it.
Alright. Yeah, it's not. It's like one square on there. So you
Oh, okay.
Just walk around it.
You can try to shim it. There's like thieves' tool shimming if you want, or you can just like, hey, fuck that, just walk around it. There are several chests and coffers in here.
All right. Several. How many? Because I'll go to every single one of them and do it. But
There's also in the the way they offer this is really weird. A large growth of yellow mold seems to cover the southwest corner of the room.
Ooh.
ew.
Lone Hunter say, push that door shut. Listen, we can rest here. The other ones won't see it.
All right. Yeah, I'll push it close.
You're closing the door?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're in this room with the yellow mold?
Yeah.
I'll set my bedroll right on top
hey,
of the
do I know
trap.
like a nature or something like that on yellow mold? With
Go
my
for it.
even like herbalism kit stuff.
Yeah. I'll definitely give you, especially as a druid, I'll give you a.
I'll give them advantage because I got nature on that. I got expertise there.
Nature. 16?
You will identify it, and I recall that there was green slime in here. There's yellow mold.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up real quick.
Green slime's in the DMG.
Yeah, under hazards.
Yeah,
and then yellow mold is a creature?
No,
or is it also a hazard?
I'm assuming it would be a hazard. If it's not DMG, then it's
the monster manual would be possibly as a fungi. Let's see here. Monster manual, fungi.
Oh, there we go. 105.
DMG, Michael?
Yep, DMG, 105.
Dungeon hazard?
I'm assuming that's a dungeon hazard section. Here's page 106. Here's page 105. It is on the same green slime and web. You know, it grows in dark places, and the sun patch covers a 5-foot square. If touched, that ejects spores. Fill a 10-foot cube. They puff some spores, spread pretty well. And
reflex save. I'm in a bonfire on the mold.
There's a bonfire on the mold.
Okay. Is it catching any of the
chaff
and whatnot on fire?
It is not. It is an odd. Give me an intelligence saving throw, everybody.
All right. Shit.
Wow.
Intelligence saving throw, you said, right?
Nobody is proficient in that bit.
I got it. Lone Hunter got an 8.
13 for Rashid.
Flat 7.
Actually, Serena probably would be. Wizards are, right?
Oh, we'd have her +5 as well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Standing next to
18.
Prismatic. Oh, yeah, you notice easily then. That's not right. That shouldn't be happening. That's a fucking illusion.
Ah, very nice.
Ain't that some shit?
That is some shit.
I disbelieve. Second edition?
Yeah, you see right through it immediately, and you see behind it is there's stuff hanging on the wall behind where the mold would be covering, so that you couldn't see it because of the mold.
Did that stuff hanging on the wall set afire by the
quiver of arrows? Oh, no. I'm going to say that the bonfire does not destroy the stuff. There's a quiver of arrows, there's a spear, and there is a short sword.
Regular size or giant size?
Regular size.
Are these any of your companions' items?
Not that I can tell, but they look possibly useful. I could use some more arrows.
Okay, well now I'm going to cast, constant, ritual cast, detect magic.
They are all magical. You can also tell there's another illusion where a barrel is.
Oh, that barrel, it too is
mimic.
Wow.
Sorry, telemarketer. What was going on?
I behind the illusion of the mold, there was a spear, quiver of arrows, and something else. And I decided to ritual cast detect magic, and they are magical, as well as I noticed that one of the barrels is also an illusion.
Uh-huh.
A mimic.
All right, let's do the
I'm
chest.
gonna hit it.
The chest, there is 8,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
There is 1,000 platinum pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just start dumping out all the
all the other
that
shit
we picked up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take those.
Gems.
How many?
11 100 gold piece gems.
All right, wait. I need to write all this stuff down.
All right.
Pencil. Where's my?
Yeah, that's the shit you fill in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Nothing less than gold ever goes in my bag of holding.
Okay, so yeah, I dump out all that other bullshit. I'll even throw it down the pit trap. I don't need this shit. Right. So all right, how much?
8,000 gold pieces.
8,000 GP.
1,000 platinum pieces.
1,000 platinum. Jesus. Okay.
11 100 gold piece gems.
11 100 gold piece gems.
Or 500 gold piece gems.
You said 4?
4.
All right, 500 gold piece gems.
And 2,000 gold piece gems.
Whoa. Shit, I almost want to fucking get rid of all the other, like,
the one gold
jewelry. I almost want to get rid of the jewelry, too.
You have more jewelry. There are 7 pieces of jewelry.
Okay.
Each one is worth 500 gold pieces.
Okay. So you said 7?
Yes.
7 jewelry.
In the meantime, I'm experimenting with the spear.
You said 500.
Yes, they're each worth 500.
500 gold pieces each.
The
Okay.
initial casting determines that the 11 arrows are magical, the spear is magical, and the short sword is magical.
Well, I'm interested in the spear. That I can use.
Okay.
You know what? I'll look at these guys and take out the amulets. Like I'll search inside of the bag of holding. Like my whole arm disappears into the thing, and I pull out the three amulets. And I'll hold them out to these guys and say, like, you guys want to wear it or something.
What's these amulets look like?
Are they giant size? Like, are we gonna look like Flava Flav?
Oh yeah, are they?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
Well, the jewelry that you got off the ogres and the hill giants are giant size. This stuff is not.
There you go. Just take it all. Don't worry about it. You're overthinking it now.
We still have to be able to carry the equipment.
The broken barrel. Oh, inside the illusion of the broken barrel, there is a well-made watertight cask that holds a map showing the location of a frost giant glacial rift and an obsidian box. Inside the box, as a container, is a long, thin chain made of weird black metal and instructions written in giant on a sheet of human skin.
Ew.
The instructions indicate that the chain is a magical device meant to be placed on a flat surface and looped into a figure 8 shape. It radiates an aura of conjuration magic if you're concentrate on that with your detect magic.
I am. I'm not dropping it for any reason.
Thus configured, it can transport up to 1 giant or 6 sized persons standing in each loop of the figure 8 into the glacial rift.
And Lone Hunter will translate
the map.
Lone Hunter will translate all that verbatim.
We might have to go there. The giants might be gathering in types.
Lone Hunter say, ice. It makes me think of home.
I shiver a little bit. It does not remind me of home.
I'm just glad lizard folk don't have some sort of aversion to it. Have to go. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the hill giants are gathered here, that the frost giants are probably gathered there, and the fire giants are probably gathered somewhere, and the stone giants are probably gathered somewhere.
Well, we saw stone giants with...
Well, there was one at least, eh?
Yeah, and we saw another giant, which could have been a cloud giant.
Oh, yeah, cloud. Giant. So probably like ambassadors or something. There's something going on. The giants are doing something.
Yeah, they're colluding.
Yeah. Collusion!
But
That's
for what?
Right.
Bring down the little people ultimately, but how? I wonder what their plan is. That's...
Angry, 17 angry knights of Westmark are sitting there with this witch hunt trying to prove that the giants are colluding. There is no collusion.
Trust me. Everything you hear is fake. Just trust me.
And yes, so we cleared out the treasure. That's fucking treasure, is it not?
What's my spear do? A spear of killing giant slaying.
Oh, it is a +2 spear.
That's still pretty good. If no one's
what
got
about
arrows are +1 arrows.
If no one has whatever, I'll take the spear for sure.
I don't need it. You can
Because as a druid, I can actually use it.
Yeah.
And as a lizard folk, it looks cool.
Okay.
I almost want to take the arrows for Morcon, but I mean, Atreus wouldn't know that Morcon needs arrows. So
yeah, well, but you do know Lone Hunter can use them in the moment. He's always with his bow. He's always.
Yeah, that's why I'm not even saying anything in game.
Yeah, arrows. 11 of them.
Okay.
And just in case, if anybody would like to just to identify it or just short rest with it, just to see whether you want to keep it or not, or pass it along. So let's just say you spend 2 hours down here total. It is now, say, midnight.
Okay.
And you all will have each sat there and fiddle with this and discover you have 11 plus 1 arrows, a flame tongue. Yeah, that's right. A flame tongue short sword.
Who can
nice
short sword?
Say what?
Flame tongue short sword. A character attuned to the sword can use an action to mentally command it to detect gems and jewels.
I mean, I'm sure I have
The kind and number of objects within 60 feet of the sword.
I'm sure I have proficiency in it, but
yeah, you're proficient in short swords.
Yeah.
Paladin. Are short swords even martial? Are they simple weapons?
I believe they're simple.
No, they're martial. I
mean, martial.
They're a sword, yeah.
No, they're martial weapons. You're
But the gods just imbued my freaking thing with a name.
They can imbue your short sword with a name too. Fiery keeper, fiery. Oh, fiery. The gem finder, fiery.
Fuck.
If you don't want it, then Lone Hunter will pick it up just to carry it.
And it's the flame tongue is in the DMG, right?
It is. You have one?
Yeah.
And it also has the ability to detect gems and jewels within 60 feet as an action.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Flame tongue, as a bonus action, you wreathe it in flames and it does 2d6 fire damage.
Whoa.
And it's like, I think it's 40 feet bright light and 40 feet dim light.
Is it a +1, +2? Because it didn't have a plus in there.
No, it doesn't have a plus. It doesn't. It's just the 2d6 fire damage. But it's still a magical weapon, though, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't give you a plus because it gets the bonus dice. They don't stack it that anymore, really.
Mm-hmm.
Screwed, I'll take it.
Okay.
Great weapon. Fantabulous weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
An extra 2d6 fire damage. Hell yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really, really nice.
All right. And I'll add the stats onto my character sheet after we finish.
Oh, all right.
And we don't find these guys equipment, right?
I've already determined where I'm going to find these guys. First off, you got to understand, it's still the same fucking night. That's the original assault was done when.
I don't hear a thing you're saying. You're still talking, and I can see you talking.
Oh.
But you just died.
All right. So the original assault on the thing, and Puntik was dragged away, and then you went up to a rope trick and short rested for an hour. You come back out, and that's when everything went bad, and everybody else was captured, and dude ran away for another hour. and then escaped and got you all. And so this is like the same night. They haven't really had time to process what's going on, you know? I mean, it's still the same. It's just a couple hours later that you're back assaulting at nightfall now.
Yeah.
The original assault of these people. So they just grabbed them, stripped all their equipment, threw them in a cell, and so the equipment is just kind of sitting there in a pile by the cell with the guards, you know, going over it. They haven't divvied it up or figured out what to do with these people or anything. And then they sent, one of them ran away, so they sent the sub chief and the dogs to just finish tracking him down. It's still the same night. You know, they haven't. I haven't done anything yet. I mean, it may have been our fourth session.
That's it.
It's still the same night.
Yep.
And since all that was just finishing up the treasure finding, I'll call it there with that.
Cool.
And good night.